I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of Lattafa's Khamrah line. I've got all three of them here. I have the original one, which is great, and then I also have Dukhan and also Qahwa. And I'll give you my thoughts on the entire line and what my favorite one is. So basically this line is an inspired version of Angel Share by Kilian. And I would say that while they are very similar to, they're kind of like so sweet and overpowering that it is somewhat of a different fragrance. There are a lot of similarities. I don't want that to get confused here, but essentially there are performance things that, you know, differ from this one versus Angel Share, making them kind of a different fragrance all in all. But basically they're gourmand fragrances. They're gonna smell very sweet, emphasis on vanilla with a nice cinnamon kind of touch in here. There is a bit of a cognac kind of thing. It's not listed in the note breakdown of Khamrah, but you kind of get the general sense of it in the smelling of it. Base of this is mostly like this warm labdanum, nice woody kind of tone in here with just amazing amounts of vanilla in here just to amplify it to the T. But there's cinnamon and nutmeg in here, making it almost like this delectable dessert. Spicy, and it's a little fresh too. It's got some freshness in here. There is some floral kind of like undertone, but mostly it's very sweet vanilla. It's a beautiful fragrance and it's very loud too. I would say, in my opinion, it is very unisex, but also leans in the feminine department quite significantly. If you like vanilla though, it's a no-brainer. You're gonna wear it mostly in the winter time and the fall time. Perfect for when I'm recording this video. It's fall. You're not really gonna wear it all that much in the summertime. If you do, you're going to be very loud and very projecting. Gonna like just warm up on your skin and just push off. All right, let's talk about Qahwa. So this one, it was the flanker to the original one, and they added the coffee note to this one, and it has the same kind of nuances that the Khamrah original one has, but this one has that coffee note, which just makes it so much better. Now this is the one that I would recommend you get. There is a bit of a chocolatey kind of vibe too in here, so you're gonna get this almost kind of like this mocha version of the original one. So if you like the original one and you want it less sweet but more rich and chocolatey and a little bit of a earthy green kind of coffee note, this is phenomenal. It's a really good fragrance in the fall time and the winter time. It's just exceptional. Very sweet with the vanilla though. If you don't like vanilla, I would just click off the video. But the coffee in here is exceptional. But in my opinion, I think that the Qahwa version is the best because of that coffee note. It's so sweet, a little bit chocolatey, and it just incorporates all of the different nuances so well. I am not a huge fan of the original one to wear it myself. I love it on ladies. But this one, the Qahwa version, is one that I really enjoy wearing myself. So if you're a guy watching this and you are interested in this line, I would say skip out on the original and get the Qahwa version. The coffee in here is unbeatable. All right, then the next one is Lattafa's Khamrah Dukhan. And the thing that they changed with this one was they added a tobacco note. I have to say that like this one is quite amazing. It is really nice. It takes the whole DNA and it kind of amplifies it a lot. They add a ton more spices in here though. There is a plethora of different kind of spices in here, including that rich tobacco. My opinion of this one is it's a little more challenging for me to wear. I don't really jive with the tobacco note too much. I think it just smells like a cigarette sometimes, and in this, smoky incense with tobacco just has this weird kind of vibe in my opinion. But I would say that this one is the most masculine in the bunch because it has that tobacco, that earthy greenish tobacco with a nice smoky incense quality, and there's a ton of spices in here too. It is pretty rich. This one has a lot of power to it, and all of these really last for a very long time, but this one is going to be a lot more spice and tobacco. My opinion, I don't really like this one all that much. I prefer wearing Qahwa. a whole lot more because of that coffee note. And if I'm gonna wear this style of fragrance, I wanna wear the one that I enjoy the most. So I would say get the original one if you like the DNA and you just want some sweet vanilla in your life with a nice cinnamon touch in here. It's really good. Little fruitiness in here as well. But if you want one from the line and you're not sure and you don't really want the original one, it depends on if you want coffee or tobacco. I say coffee is way better than tobacco, but that's just my take. I'll leave it up to you. The Qahwa version, it would be the #1 recommendation that I would give you if you were looking into getting into this line. Have you guys tried them? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.